All right, so today we're going to learn how to turn in our work for our math pages, for our math lessons that we're going to be doing. And we're making this tutorial because you're not going to be getting digital copies of your math work. You're actually going to be getting chapters 1 and 2 in a folder. You've gotten chapters 1 and 2 in a folder, and that means that you have a bunch of math worksheets. Well, you can't very well just turn in your math worksheet by putting it in the mailbox and me getting it in a reasonable amount of time. And so we're going to be turning in worksheets into Google Classroom. And so I'm going to show you how to do that. And all that starts with making sure that you're on the classwork stream. And when you're on the classwork section of Google Classroom, you can either look at your topics on the left-hand side here and look for math book lessons and graphic organizers, or you can just keep scrolling until you see math book lessons. And in this section of Google Classrooms, not only is it your math book lessons, but it will also be some important math graphic organizers that you'll need at some point. But the assignment that we're talking about here, we're thinking about, okay, Mr. Tillish told me that I need to complete chapter 1, lesson 2. And so when you look at math book lessons, you see chapter 1, lesson 2, and you get there and you view the assignment, and you notice, wow, there's really not a whole lot there for me to turn in or to work on. And that's because you have your math worksheet. And so after you have finished the front and the back of your math homework worksheet, you need to take a picture of it and submit it into Google Classroom. Now, how do you do that? That is all dependent on where your camera is in your computer. And so for a Chromebook, your camera icon is located on your home screen. And for any other computer, your camera icon is going to be tucked in maybe somewhere in your settings. If you're operating on Windows, you can scroll down and find the letter C, and camera is right there. And in my case, that's what I have to do. So the first thing you've got to do when you're turning in your work is take a picture of your work. As the camera starts to come up, you see that we can now take a picture with our camera. Okay, so I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to make sure that it's as clear as possible so that Mr. Tillish can read your answers and see your work. Okay, so I have the front side I'm going to take a picture of, and I have the back side that I'm going to take a picture of. Okay, well, that's all good and great. Now, what do you do with all of that? So you can, in your Google Classroom, click on the Add or Create button. By clicking on the Add or Create button, that's going to give you an opportunity to go into your computer and get some files. And your files in this case are the two pictures that you've taken of the front and of the back. And so I will take a look and see if I can't find my pictures. So because this isn't a Chromebook, I'm clicking on Upload, and then I'm going to click Browse. If you're on a Chromebook, you can just click My Drive, and your photos will be hiding in your drive. Okay, I can click on Pictures, camera roll, and there is a picture of the front. And if you click on the Shift tab, you can click two photos at once and click Open. And there are your two pictures of the front and the back of your assignment. And you will do that for every math assignment that we are asking you to complete so that we can see the work, we can see your thinking. All right? Thank you very much. And as always, if you have questions, just send me an email and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Click turn in. And you are all done until I grade it and ask you to fix some mistakes. Have a good one.